Hello, dear Super family. Welcome to Super Chat episode 6. I'm Ivan, and in this episode, I will be joined by the next group of Miss Supranational 2024 candidates. Please give them a warm welcome. Miss Supranational Argentina,
Hello.
Miss Supranational Colombia,
Hi, how are you?
Miss Supranational Cuba,
Hello.
Miss Supranational Dominican Republic,
Hello.
Miss Supranational El Salvador,
Hello.
Miss Supranational Mexico,
Hello.
Miss Supranational Nicaragua.
Hello.
Guys, each and every one of you can help your favorite candidate to be one step closer to their dream and making it to the next stage of Miss Supranational 2024 experience. Vote for your favorites in the Miss Supranational app. The voting link for Group 6 in the description box below this video. So make sure you have this app on your devices and vote for your favorites. Our candidates today will have to answer 4 questions. Number one, we will listen to their brief introductions, which will be followed by personal questions based on the facts we've learned from their biographies. And then each of them will answer questions submitted by Miss Supranational fans. And last but not least, they will have to answer one and the same general question. Ladies, if you're ready, let's go. Augustina, Miss Supranational Argentina, happy to meet you. Welcome to the Super family, and thanks for joining Super Chat tonight. Can you please briefly introduce yourself?
I am Agustina Bruenner from Posadas Misiones, Argentina, the land of the tango. I'm 26 years old and I like travel for around the world. I like new people and try new food because I'm a foodie lover. And also I like bright and I like play sports. At the time I was playing more than 20 different ones. And the last year I've been in Canada for improve my English. And I have a degree in marketing and fashion stylist. That's why I decided to create my own brand. Is Tina Beachwear. It's a swimwear brand in Mexico, Argentina, and Paraguay.
Sounds promising. Thank you very much for this short introduction. Happy to get to know you better, and welcome to the Super family. Sharon, Miss Supranational Colombia, great to meet you. Thanks for your time tonight, and welcome to the Super family. Our supranational audience is looking forward to getting to know you better. So, could you please kindly introduce yourself to them?
Yes, thank you so much for the invitation. My name is Shireen. I'm 22 years old. I'm from Colombia and I'm super happy to be here. I'm really proud to represent my country. I've come to live in a lot of places, a lot of countries during my life. And the more I get to know about different cultures, the more I get to know different people, the more I feel proud about my country, and I want to tell everyone where Colombia is, what Colombia is, how incredible my people are. So I'm really, really happy and excited to be here.
Happy to meet you, Shireen, and welcome to the Super family. Maria, Miss Supranational Cuba, happy to meet you, and welcome to the Super family. Thanks for joining Super Chat tonight. Could you please briefly introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone, and hello, Ivan. Thank you. Of course. My name is Maria Jose, and I'm proudly representing Cuba in Miss Supranational 2024. With a passion for biology, I'm studying this major with the firm intention of becoming a doctor in the future. I describe myself as an spontaneous, disciplined, and charismatic person, always ready to face new challenges. My dream is to become a doctor in the future and establish social projects in order to improve global health.
Thank you very much for your introduction, Maria. Great to meet you, and welcome to the Super family. Jennifer, Miss Supranational Dominican Republic, happy to meet you. Welcome to the Super family. And could you
Thank
please
you so
briefly
much.
introduce yourself to our supranational audience?
Hi, my name is Jennifer Valdez. I represent the beautiful Caribbean country, Dominican Republic. I am 26 years old and I am very passionate about my career. As a dental hygienist, I really have a passion for dental health. I really love to help others in the dental field because I think it's not just about your smile, it's more about your quality of life. And I consider myself a very hardworking person, very determined, very focused. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm here with all my energy to really enjoy this new journey, Miss Supranational.
Welcome to the Super Family again. Thanks for your intro. Miss Supranational El Salvador Naomi, thank you for joining the Super Chat tonight. Thanks for your time. Happy to see you among Miss Supranational 2024 experience candidates. Happy to see you tonight. And could you please briefly introduce yourself to our Supranational audience?
I'm Naomi Montiel, Miss Supranational El Salvador 2024, and at 19 years old, I am fulfilling two of my biggest dreams. I am studying my third year of medical career, and I'm representing my beautiful country, El Salvador, at Miss Supranational.
Great to meet you, Naomi. Miss Supranational Mexico, Andrea, happy to meet you. Welcome to the Super Family. Thanks for joining us tonight. Could you please briefly introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Andrea. I'm 26 years old and I am from Chihuahua, Mexico. I'm a lawyer and I have a master in human resources. I have also been a tourist ambassador from my state for a couple years, and you need come visit. You should visit because we are warm people, uh, incredible nature, and delicious. We have delicious food. You should definitely come visit. I will be your guide, and I have two biggest passions. The first is basketball. I even played basketball professionally for 3 years, and my second passion is music. Uh, I love singing in the shower, but I'm not good, but I just love it. The last year, my life changed when I had a terrible car accident. I was stuck in my car for hours, and my brother came to me. He took my hand and he told me, Andrea, don't worry. Don't be afraid. God is with you. I'm here too. In that moment, I realized that God had given me a second chance. My the most important in my life, and in the life where everything is your family, and of course, God. I need send a message to everyone who has gone through a hard moment. You can start from zero. I'm fighting for my dreams. If I can do it, you can do it too.
Thanks for sharing your story, Andrea, and so great to get to know you. Welcome to the Super Family. Elena, Miss Supranational Nicaragua, thanks for joining us tonight. Welcome to Super Chat and welcome to the Super Family. Can you please briefly introduce yourself to our big supranational audience?
Hi, Ivan. Well, it's a pleasure to me be with you today. I'm 22 years old. I recently graduated as a lawyer last week, actually, and right now I'm pursuing a master in business law. On the other hand, I'm a completely lover of animals, and by my profession, I would like to fight for their rights. Other than that, I can wait for this beautiful experience and be with you and all the candidates in Poland.
We're looking forward to meeting you in Poland very soon. Thank you for your introduction and welcome to the Super Family again. Thank you for our introductions. Let's be moving on. Before we get down to personal questions, let me once again remind our audience that you can help your favorite candidate advance to the next round of Miss Supranational 2024 experience. The voting link for this group is below this video. Check it out. So, next up, we have personal questions. Miss Supranational Argentina, Augustina, here's your personal question. You actually touched upon this a little bit in your introduction, so let's just expand. Tell us about the business you started and how it helped you.
Okay, I was started to working in the age of 17. I left my home and decided to go outside because something in my hair, I don't know, I want to go outside and discover the world. And my career started in Paraguay, and there decided to start content creation for Instagram, Facebook, and all the social medias. And in Mexico, when I moved to Mexico, I'm a modeling too. When I moved to Mexico, I decided to create this brand. But I was thinking for almost 3 years, it's a start or not a start the brand. And when I decide in a trip, I decide okay, I need to move. I move because I very creative person and I know many countries, and I can mix my love for the fashion and my love for travel, for trips, for the people in general. And I decided to create my own brand. Tina is for Agustina. It's very simple, and I love the brand. I was working in Mexico with a marketing team because I have a degree in marketing, but I knew I like a very good team because it's too different have a brand or in marketing or have a business company in marketing or have a content creator in marketing, very different. I decided to create my brand, and 1 year ago I opened online, and the last year I moved to Tulum in Mexico. I live in Mexico and I have many friends there in hotels, and I start to talk with them, and I can put my bikinis there, and the hotels and my friends told me, yes, come to with your brand. We are very happy to help you, and the brand is amazing. I work with crochet. It's I don't know who's saying in English, but it's a kind of tela like
Mhm.
uh, cotton, and I have many different designs because I'm very different. I have a lot of different ideas, and I love trying new things. That's why my brand is not only, for example, for slim girls, it's for all the bodies, and I have all the colors, a lot of designs, different types of design, and start my brand there. And after Tulum, I put in Playa del Carmen, Cancun, Mexico City, and for only for summer, I opened 2 stores in Paraguay and Argentina this December, and it was an amazing experience. Very complicated, very difficult, but I'm very happy. I need to learning a lot because it's a company. It's it's totally different to content creator or
Mhm.
fashion modeling. It's totally different, but I'm very happy.
Well, yeah, sounds like a true success story. Thanks for sharing it. Sure, in Miss Supranational Colombia, here's your personal question. Tell us the interesting story surrounding your birth.
Okay, so I was born when I was 6 months old, and it was a really troubled pregnancy for my mom. So when I was only 6 months, the doctors told my mom that I needed to get delivered because if not, I was not gonna be able to make it. So when I was born, I still had a really high death rate. So I had to be in the hospital for like 1 month or 2 months. And my mom, she was really worried. I was her first child. So she really wanted to name me after something powerful, something that was meaningful. So she searched for a lot of names and she found out Shireen, which means sent from God, and I'm really blessed and thankful because I think it's a beautiful name. Actually, there's not many people in my country that have it, so I feel really special and special and honored to be named Shireen.
Yeah, yeah, interesting story. Thanks for sharing it, Trine. Maria, Miss Supranational Cuba, here's your personal question. You have lived in 3 different countries. Tell us what that taught you in life.
Through my childhood, I have the opportunity to live in various countries, as you say, which has made me a multicultural individual. And I think I find it easy to socialize with people from different countries and different backgrounds. And for this reason, I think I can promote a more inclusive world.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's a very important skill, and I'm sure you'll get along very well with your super sisters in Poland. Thank you for your answer. Miss Supranational Dominican Republic, Jennifer, your personal question. You touched upon this in your introduction, but now let's expand. Tell us about how your passion for your chosen career brought you to where you are today and will lead you into the future.
All right. So I've been passionate about the dental field since I was a little kid. I am an immigrant of my country, and when I was living in Dominican, I was working to be a dentist. But after I came to the United States, everything was a little bit more challenging and difficult. So I start from the bottom to become a dental hygienist, and I'm looking forward to improve my skills and become a dentist so I can provide a better care for my patients. In my experience as a dental hygienist, I noticed that kids is the first thing. I noticed that if we want to make a change, it has to start from kids, and it's very heartbreaking to me to see those kids that are losing their teeth, that they having problem eating or speaking, and I think that as they grow older, that really impact their self-esteem because they don't want to smile or they don't want to talk or they want to have like a little girlfriend or boyfriend and they feel like so embarrassed because of their appearance. And I feel so bad. And I think that the only way that we can make a change in that is if we start from the bottom, if we start from young kids and we educate the parents, because you don't do anything if you just educate the kid and you do not educate the parents, because they're gonna follow the behavior that the parents have. So that's why I concentrate in every type of ages, but I think that we need to start from the bottom to reach the top. So that's why I really love and I really have a passion for dentistry, and I'm working towards my diploma to start dental school and have more knowledges and more ways to educate and help people.
Thank you for sharing your story. Now, I'm Miss Supranational El Salvador. Here's your personal question. How has being an only child shaped you to be the person you are today?
Being the only child in my family has learned me to appreciate the things and learn me the importance of the confidence in myself. So today I applicate this confidence in every day.
That's a great lesson, by the way. Thank you for your answer, Naomi. Miss Supranational Mexico, here's your personal question. Well, it actually has to do with this terrible car accident that you described in your introduction. How did this accident change your view of life?
Mi vida cambió
My life changed
desde que entendí que tengo un nuevo comienzo.
since I realized that I had a new beginning.
Entendí que lo más importante es la familia y es Dios.
I understood that the most important thing is family and God.
Estoy luchando por mis sueños, como ya se los conté.
I'm fighting for my dreams, as I told you.
Esta es una plataforma que me llena de inspiración
This is a platform that gives me inspiration
porque puedo mostrarles mi mensaje y puedo decirle al mundo que no tema.
because I can show everyone my message and I can tell everyone not to be afraid.
Mi vida cambió cuando entendí que el pasado no me sirve de nada porque estoy viviendo el presente.
My life changed when I found out that everything in the past didn't serve me now because I'm starting from scratch.
Thank you very much, Andrea, for sharing your story again. Miss Supranational Nicaragua, Elena, your personal question. I really love this one. As a future lawyer, would you turn down cases based on your personal beliefs?
Well, to be very honest, as a lawyer, I believe that we need to take our values with us always. So if I'm not agree with some cases that going with my values, I'm not gonna take it because
Mhm.
that's not going of the person who I am. And I think that most important value that we have as a person is be genuine, always with all people that we have around us. So no, I'm not gonna take a case that is against of what I'm thinking.
Thank you for answering, Lana. Thank you for sharing your stories and experiences. Let's be moving on. Question number three. Questions submitted by Miss Supranational fans. Miss Supranational Argentina, Augustina, your question from Miss Supranational fans. By the way, I would like to thank all of you guys for submitting your questions to Super Chat. They're all great.
Thank you.
Thank you. This one is from Kwabilal. This is a fan's nickname, so I'm sure whether it's he or she, but thank you. Precisely, dear Kwabilal, question from Augustine and from me. Okay, if someone pointed out a weakness of you that you know is a fact, how would you react?
All my life in this career, I'm modeling. A lot of people told me uh, weakness about me. And when I was a little, like 17 years old, now I have 26 years old, I was putting like very sad and I don't know. And right now, in this way, to the Miss Supranational, also in my career, in my life, in my travels, when the people told me something bad about me, I take this bad thing because it's not bad. It's depend of your perspective. I take this with a positive way and try to okay. This is a option to put me more strong, and this is a good thing for me for grow up and take this challenge because I can be better. It's nothing wrong with me, but I can do it better. It's a pen of the is the person, of course, but all the time I take the bad things or the weakness things in the positive way, and I have this perspective of life in all my way, in all my things, in all my skills, and I live very positive, and the life it's give me positive things.
Yeah, well, great attitude. Thanks, Augustina. Shireen, Miss Supranational Colombia, here's your question from Miss Supranational fans, and it is VM Vidanchi who's asking this question. I would like to take an opportunity to once again thank all super fans for their brilliant questions. So, how will you deal with undesirable experiences in an event like this?
Yes, I think I'm a really calm person. Like I really believe that everything happens for a reason, and I don't really like trouble or problems towards anything or anyone. So if I get to experience an undesirable experience or something that I don't like, I would just breathe, pray, calm myself up, and find a solution, because sometimes we get so stressed and so angered that we just like collapse our minds and we don't think clearly. So what I would personally do would just be breathe, find the solutions, because if there's a problem, we need to find a solution. Don't just, stick to the problem. And that's something that I always do in my life, not only as Miss Supranational Colombia, but as Shireen. I try to move forward. I don't like to stay in problems, but find solutions and get where I want to be in the best possible way.
Yeah, thank you for your answer. Miss Supranational Cuba Maria, your question from Miss Supranational fans. I really love this one. And I would like to thank Lizaveta for this question. So, Maria, if you had to put three things into a time capsule that had to be dug up a decade, 10 years from now in the future, what would you put in it and why?
I will put in that time caption. First, I think I will put just for fun a vaccine to show the future generation how we overcome a pandemic. I also put some photos or an album, maybe with photos into the album, in order to show how was our world for that time, because I think the world is changing quickly. So we don't know what happened in 10 years. And the last thing I would like to share with the next generation, maybe my journalist or my diary, my private diary, and and I don't know, to in order to tell them how was my days and how was my life in that time.
In 2024. Well, yeah, great choice. Thanks for your answer. Jennifer, Miss Supranational Dominican Republic, your question from Miss Supranational Fans Community. What makes you a strong woman and why?
I think that women's are strength, just in general. But talking about my experience, my personal experience, I think that what really make me strong is my journey of life, because this is not the first time that I compete in a pageant. I've been competing in pageants for years since I was a little kid, and every time that I compete in pageants, I think that I make myself stronger, because I look the mistakes that I made on the other ones, and I always try to do the best and always be the best version of me. I am very determined. I have a strong determination, and I think that strong woman needs to be determined in order to be called stronger. So I think that I consider myself a very strong woman.
Thanks for your answer, Jennifer. Miss Supranational El Salvador, Naomi, question from Superfans to you. I really love this one. If you had to delete one app on your phone that distracts you, which app would it be and why?
It will be TikTok because it's an app, and in this time distract to myself in academy and doing my things every day. And actually, I do this. I understand TikTok.
Okay, got you. Great choice for that to delete. Thank you, Naomi. Miss Supranational Mexico, your turn to answer a question from Miss Superfans. And here's the question from Carvajal15. And I would like to thank him or her for this brilliant question, as well as all the fans who submitted their questions for Super Chat. Thank you, guys. So, Andrea, your question. How do you lead by example?
Estoy liderando con el ejemplo porque estoy demostrando que puedes lograr lo que tú te propongas.
I'm leading by example by showing that you can accomplish what you set your mind to.
Todas las experiencias de vida que has tenido te hacen más fuerte.
Every experience that you have lived makes you stronger.
Con determinación, responsabilidad y sobre todo amor, puedes mostrarle a la gente que lo puedes hacer.
With responsibility, love, and determination, you can show people that you can make everything happen.
Thank you very much, Andrea. Miss Supranational Nicaragua, Elena. Question from Miss Supranational fans. I really love this one as well. If you had $1 million to invest somewhere in your country, what is it you would invest in and why?
Well, to be very honest, this is something very funny to me because I always talk about that with my dad. And well, let me tell you something. Here in Nicaragua, people, I don't know why, but love to eat McDonald's. And definitely, if I have $1 million and I need to invest in something, I'm gonna put a McDonald's. Definitely a restaurant of McDonald's. And here in Nicaragua is a place where we actually doesn't have a McDonald's, so I'm gonna put it there. But definitely a McDonald's. And also, I'm a fan of McDonald's.
I think I would be your investment partner in this very much. Yeah.
Coming here to Nicaragua.
Uh, Thanks, Elena. Thank you, ladies. And last but not least, we have one general question for all of you. Good luck to everyone, and let's go. Miss Supranational Argentina, Agustina, your time to answer today's general question. What is the biggest life lesson your time on this planet has taught you so far? and how do you apply it to your daily existence?
For me, the most important lesson is have gratitude with everyone, and try to be your best version every day. Because in the past, when I left my family, I left my city, I feel it very lonely, but I was happy in the same time because I was a dream. And I one lesson, it's a lot of people in this model word try to use to you, because I had a lot of experience that people use to me for have a brand or have a contract or have a trip. And I learning, like, left these people outside of my life and take the lesson of the life. And in the again, like, take the positive stuff of this experience. I try to to be more comfortable. I don't know, I don't know how to explain in this part, but
More
I have
confident.
more yeah, more confident, exactly, more confident. And yeah, that is it, the lesson and the gratitude with all this lesson that life put me in my life. Because if I didn't have these lessons in my life, I didn't be here right now with you. Because this is a challenge for me, for our experience in New York, actually. And with a manager, they used to me for have contract with other agencies in New York and put to me outside to the contract. And it was very sad, and it was told me to me, no, this word is no for me, like the modeling word, it's no for me. I want to change, I want to create my brand, I don't trust in anybody. And after 1 year, I listened to my mom, and she told me, no, Agus, you need to go. You need to go for your dreams. Let's do it. And that is an important lesson for me. Never, 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 uh, don't trust in yourself. Like, always go ahead. Doesn't matter what happened. If the life put in front of you bad things, doesn't matter, because you have a goal, you have a dream, and you need to go. Have gratitude for all the lessons, and this is my perspective.
That sounds great. Thank you, Agustina. Shireen is Supranational Colombia. Now it's your time to answer our today's general question. What is the biggest life lesson your time on this planet has taught you so far? And how do you apply it to your daily existence?
I think not believing in myself. Sometimes in some situations, I I don't do this anymore, but like when people told me I was not good enough, I believed it for some years. When people told me I wasn't capable to achieve the dreams I had and that they were too big, because ever since I was a little kid, I've always had really big dreams and plans for myself, and people kept telling me they just were too big and that I wasn't capable of achieving that, and that I had to be more realistic in some ways. And sometimes I started to believe them, and I was like, okay, yeah, maybe they're right. But as I've been growing up, and as I've experienced a lot of things in my life, now I'm pretty sure that I'm capable of doing all the things that I want in this world with discipline, with love, with empathy and respect. I can really achieve what I want, and I just need to trust myself and put it out there in the world and believe that I can do it. Of course, things don't just come to you, you need to work for them. So I'm a really disciplined person, and I'm really responsible, and I do really believe that you can achieve anything you want as long as you really work for it.
Can't help but agree. Thank you, Shireen, and welcome to the Super family. Next up to answer our today's general question is Maria, Miss Supranational Cuba. What is the biggest life lesson your time on this planet has taught you so far? And how do you apply it to your daily existence?
The most important lesson I have learned in my life is the need to value my family and my friends. Often, we are not aware the sacrifice and dedications of our parents or friends or the ones that we love until they are no longer with us. And this experience has taught me to appreciate the effort of this person and to recognize the value of things. I learned this crucial lesson when I moved here, when I leave behind my family, my culture, and my friends. And I think I apply this lesson in my life now, and I want to apply for the rest of my life because it's super important.
Yeah, very true, for sure. Thank you very much, Maria. Jennifer, Miss Supranational Dominican Republic, your time to answer our today's general question. What is the biggest life lesson your time on this planet has taught you so far? And how do you apply it to your daily existence?
I think that the most difficult thing in my life was moving to the United States. As I told you before, I am an immigrant of my beautiful country, which I love so much, and being an immigrant was very difficult for me because I start a new world for me, a new language, a new culture, very different persons. I was very away from my loved one, and I was by myself. I was alone, and I think it was very difficult. But as I told you before, I consider myself a very strong woman, and that was something that was not a barrier for me. That didn't stop me, and I applied that in my life every day because it was so difficult for me, and I'm so proud that I can be having this conversation in English with you because it was hard to me to know the language, and there's some things that I still get like stuck, but I feel proud because I know how to hold a conversation. I had my career because of my strong determination, and that's something that was difficult for me, but I apply that in every goal that I want to achieve because never stop, have perseverance, and always be determined to everything that you want.
Thank you, Jennifer. It was great getting to know you and looking forward to seeing you in Poland very soon. Naomi, Miss Supranational El Salvador, your time to answer our today's general question. What is the biggest life lesson your time on this planet has taught you so far? And how do you apply it to your daily existence?
Not being believing in myself before closed me a lot of doors. So today I face the challenge with confidence and determination, and that's the best lesson I learned in all my life.
Great lesson, and thank you for your answers, Naomi. Miss Supranational Mexico, Andrea, your turn to answer our today's general question. What is the biggest life lesson your time on this planet has taught you so far, and how do you apply it to your daily existence?
Creo que es un tema que he repetido constantemente,
It's a topic that I've repeated constantly.
pero estar más cerca de Dios
But being closer to God,
y por supuesto de mi familia me ha hecho una persona.
but being close to my family and God has made me a better person.
Es una enseñanza que me hace luchar día a día
It has taught me day after day
y que le puedo mostrar al mundo que lo puede lograr, que soy un vivo ejemplo
it has helped me to show that everyone can do whatever they want day after day if they fight for it.
que estuve en cama por muchos meses, que no me podía mover
That I was in bed for months and months, that I couldn't move,
y que en este momento estoy en una plataforma en la que aspiro poder mostrar mi mensaje.
and now I'm in this huge platform trying to show everyone my new message.
Thank you very much, Andrea, for joining the Miss Supranational Experience in 2024. Ilana, Miss Supranational Nicaragua, your time to answer today's general question. What is the biggest life lesson your time on this planet has taught you so far? And how do you apply it to your daily existence?
The biggest lesson I can say that I have in my life is know when I make a mistake and trying to moving on and be the best part of me to having a best version. I think that every human have mistakes every single day. And we have to say every day that we are not perfect. And I don't try to be perfect, but what I'm gonna try every day is to be the best version of me. So the biggest lesson is know who really is Elena and then transfer me to be the best version of me.
Great answer. Thank you very much, Elena. And looking forward to
Thank
meeting you in
you.
Poland soon. Thank you for your answers. Let's be winding this episode up. But before we do, just a small reminder to our audience that you guys can help your favorite candidate advance to the next stage of Miss Supranational 2024 experience. Vote for them in Miss Supranational app. The voting link is in the description box below this video. We'd also appreciate if you subscribe to the Miss and Mr. Supranational official YouTube channel and like this video. See you soon in Super Chat episode 7.
Bye
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 bye.
bye.
bye.